So today we're going to dive into a term that, let's be honest, sounds a bit like heavy machinery.
It does.
Implant-supported crowns. We're looking at some patient materials from Carey Family Dental, and our goal is pretty simple.
Just to demystify it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're missing a tooth, or maybe you're about to, we just want to break down what's actually going on with this option in plain language.
And it really is an incredible piece of, well, bioengineering when you get down to it. It's all about restoring how your mouth is supposed to work.
Okay, so the first thing that jumped out at me from these guides is a really clear visual. A natural tooth is not just the white part you chew with.
No, not at all. Below the gum line, you have this whole root system anchoring it into your jawbone.
And when that tooth is gone, you lose the anchor.
That's the whole problem. An implant-supported crown isn't just a cap sitting on your gums. It's designed to replace that lost root.
So the implant itself, it's that screw-like post you see in the diagrams.
Right. It's usually made of titanium or zirconia, and it's placed right into the bone where the original root was.
And titanium is the key there, isn't it? The body doesn't fight it.
It's biocompatible, yeah. The bone doesn't just tolerate it, it actually fuses directly to it over time.
Wow.
It becomes a permanent part of your jaw. And then the crown, which is the visible tooth part, gets attached to that super stable foundation.
Which brings us to the why. Why do all this instead of, say, a traditional bridge? The big idea I kept seeing was independence.
That is a huge factor. With the bridge, you often have to grind down the healthy teeth on either side of the gap to act as supports.
So you're sacrificing two good teeth to replace one.
Exactly. An implant is a standalone solution. It doesn't need to borrow strength from its neighbors.
And it actually helps them.
It does. By filling that space, it stops the other teeth from tilting or drifting into the gap, which keeps your whole bite aligned.
Okay, so let's walk through the process. This isn't you can't just get this done on your lunch break.
No, it's a process that works with your body's own healing. So step one is the placement of that implant post into the bone.
And then you have to heal.
Right. That fusion process needs time. After that, step two is creating the crown. They'll take a scan or an impression of the implant's position.
To make sure the new tooth fits perfectly.
Perfectly. And then the final step is just attaching that custom-made crown. It's either cemented or screwed onto the implant.
And what about the crown itself? What's it made of?
You have options. For front teeth, it's almost always a tooth-colored ceramic for aesthetics. For back molars, you might use something stronger, like ceramic fused to a metal base.
Makes sense. They take more of a beating.
A lot more.
Speaking of which, let's talk about the fine print. These materials say an implant can last, 10 to 20 years? But they're not invincible.
No, the mouth is a really demanding environment. You have incredible bite forces at play. So, mechanical things can happen. A screw could loosen over time.
Or the crown itself could chip, just like a real tooth.
Just like a real tooth. And then there's the biological side. Your gum health is critical.
Right. You have to clean around it just as carefully.
Absolutely. Food can get trapped, and if the gums get inflamed and start to recede, you can run into problems. You might even start to see the metal edge of the implant.
And I saw one point that was really interesting. Your implant doesn't age, but you do.
That's a great point to bring up. Your natural teeth might stain or shift a tiny bit over 15 years. The ceramic crown won't.
So you could end up with a slight mismatch down the road.
It's just a reality of mixing natural biology with man-made prosthetics.
And for someone listening who thinks this all sounds like a lot, what are the other paths?
Well, the main alternatives would be a tooth-supported bridge, like we talked about, or a removable partial denture, or, of course, just leaving the space.
But every person is different. Your bone density, your bite, all that plays a role.
It's all very personal, which is why the conversation with your dentist is so important.
And that leads us to the disclaimer I need to read. This is verbatim.
Go for it.
This audio overview was generated using AI for educational purposes by Carey Family Dental and does not replace a consultation with your dentist.
So really, just use this information to feel more prepared and to ask better questions when you're in the chair.
Perfect place to end. Thanks for walking us through this.